This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome back to our second segment here with UNI Athletics Director David Harris as we recap an incredible year yet again for UNI Athletics. And way back in August of 2018, the start of this academic year, a strategic plan was formed. I know you talked to many people, a lot of input to put that together, and hard to believe we're nearing the end of year one on that already.
Right, and time has just flown by, but we're excited as we continue to make progress. We introduced it after about a year's worth of work, putting it together, as you mentioned, talking to different people, doing presentations, getting it online, getting it in the format that we felt like people can consume it, and making sure that when people had a chance to take a look at it, that they were excited, that they saw that there were a lot of things that we were trying to do. We were really trying to push the envelope and do some different things, do more than what's been done in the past. And I think people have really responded to that because they want to see the athletics department have success, and they don't want to see us just continue to try to play it safe, so to speak. They want you to kind of reach out and figure out where can you make some significant improvements. And so after the first year, academically, we feel like we're in really good shape. When you look at our goals, which talked about grade point average and graduation rate and APR, for the most part, we hit or surpassed all of those goals. So we're excited about that. Competitively, we still have some room left to go as far as the end of the year, but we feel encouraged about what we're trying to get done there. We're trying to do some things that we hadn't done before, again, with winning Missouri Valley Conference all sports competition, trying to be in the top 3 with all of our sports, that's important, and then trying to be in the top 100 with the Learfield Directors Cup standings. I believe we're in 80th place right now, so we're in pretty good position there. From a community standpoint, we continue to do things to engage in the community, things like the Panther Caravan or Inside Athletics with our local middle schools and bringing them on the campus. So we will continue to work on that. Our goal is to have 3,000 hours of community service with our student athletes, so we're making progress in that regard. From a facility standpoint, we were happy to be able to get our volleyball and basketball competition floor done this year. That was one of the goals on the list, so we're making progress there. Financially, we had a good year with the Panther Scholarship Club, a record year in cash donations previously, and then coming off a record year with our overall giving, so we're excited about that. So in almost every area, we're making progress and doing some really good things, and I think that just starts with our fans and the way that they responded to the plan and to the vision, and we look forward to year 2.
Very exciting stuff. We'll be back with more with David Harris right after this. But first, here's a story on national champion Drew Foster.